Alright, welcome to chapter 19 of Ezekiel X Reader. Okay, hopefully I can see from a little far, because, yeah, let's do it. Okay, who's chatting? Okay. It was now October. You and Ezekiel had known each other for a year now. Some times were harder than others, but all those times, defunding are worth it, and rewarding it in the end. Nevertheless, not at all. You both couldn't stop falling. Maybe it was a bad idea. Pro heroes never really dated each other. To exception being Baku and Kirishima. No, it was a bad idea. Izuku is what you call an angel that has seeded from heaven. You were steering in your sleep, trying desperately to find a comfy spot. It was fruitless. You looked over at the clock at the nightstand. It was 5:33 in the morning, but that's all mattered. And that mattered. Didn't have any work tomorrow. You reached over to guide my phone. There were no current notifications. On a whim, you decided to send a text over to Kirishima. Hey, Kiri, got any ideas to fall asleep? You sighed now, knowing damn well he probably wasn't going to see you until morning. Should I make some tea? A notification sound filled your dark, quiet room. It was Kirishima. So apparently, he answered, "Can't sleep? Want to go around and check if there's a coffee place open? Sure, I'll come pick you up. Sounds good. See you soon." It didn't sound like a bad idea. Maybe drinking the coffee would make you sleepy. You quickly got up and changed into a sweatshirt that you saw leg around. Being in pajama pants in a coffee shop wasn't all that weird or different, so you didn't bother to change your pants. You drove up to Bakugo and Kirishima's house. Looking up, you saw a whole freaking mansion. Damn, I knew Bakugo was rich. I didn't know he was rich. He parked close to the sidewalk across from the house and walked up to a large door. The house was pretty big and pretty modern. Why wouldn't two guys need a big house? Shaking the thought out of the head, he knocked on the door, waiting for Kirishima to open. Instead, an irritated Bakugo opened the door. The hell, Lion? You're here for AG? The man's Adria. He looked extremely tired and had bags under his eyes. Yeah. We're going for some coffee. Want to join? No, I'll go get him for you. Bakugo walked off, not bothered to close the door behind him. You got a peek inside the house. So looked almost like a TV set. So perfect. You couldn't see a speck of dust or dirt anywhere. Hey, Lion. Kirishima came out of the house looking as bright as ever, while his spouse looked like he was ready to pass out. Your attention was turned back on Kiri. Hey, Kiri, ready to go? For sure. Let's go. You turned towards your car. Kirishima began close behind you. The cold night air was still in the air, and you huffed a white puff of air. Good thing you had a sweatshirt on. After driving aimlessly around, trying to find a decent place to sit down and have a coffee, you made it to a smaller diner. that opened at 6. Have you and Kasuki been? How have you and Kasuki been? You asked while taking a sip of your coffee. It's been great. I've been really tiring lately. Hiroshima rubbed the back of his neck. Really? How so? Well, we don't want to get out too much, but since you're like my baby sister to me, then I'll tell you. As long as you don't tell anyone about it, especially not to media. Kirishima motioned for you to come closer to him, and he whispered in your ear. What? Oh my god, Kiri, that's great. Kiri and Baku have been almost restless trying to find a way to become parents. How would you come about doing that? Well, none of our bodies are capable of carrying a child, since we're both males. The doctor told us that we can artificially create an egg and have, the sperm and it too. But we need to find a surrogate lady. Okay, this is gonna be really awesome. Is that why Bakugo looked almost dead? He chuckled a bit at the end, recalling how Bakugo had looked earlier. Yeah, he refused to go to sleep. He's so hell-bent in the finding one that he's been up for days now. Does the lady have to meet some special requirements? Well, obviously she has to be healthy enough to carry a baby. Have any ideas who it'll be? Hiroshima ran ahead with his red hair. It was starting to become less vibrant, and you could see his original hair color at the root, which his normal hair color was black. You actually prefer it to be black because it looks more better. Like you really liked red better. No. He looked deep in thought. He's supposed to, it might have been because he really wanted a child to raise with Bakugo. You smiled. It was a nice thought to have. Let me know if I can help anyway. I'll be on your side. Give him a thumbs up and a small smile. Kirishima chuckled lightly and leaned over to pinch her cheek. Ow, ow, ow! You should stop putting so much sugar in your body. He pointed to your body. You're gonna die before you get to lose your virginity. Well, I guess you're wrong there. He giggled slightly, hoping that... Oh my god. That Kirishima look had on. He wasn't always the brightest after all. So you and Midoriya did it. He looked at you like he didn't believe you. Yep, he kept going, seeing how long he would keep things, thinking you were joking. Kirishima chuckled. Well, Lion, I knew you were a prankster, but this is unbelievably realistic. Maybe because I'm not joking. You rolled your eyes. Kirishima spit his coffee out, looking at you as if you had just done something illegal. Are you sure? Kiri, I'm pretty sure we did it. Aren't you like 16? Kiri! You nearly burst out laughing at his remark. No, I'm not. I swear you're underage. I may be 2 years younger than you, but that doesn't mean I'm underage. But you're 21, and he's 23. That has to be illegal. No, he laughed. It's not. I'll never forgive him for taunting you. Kirishima grated his teeth and his lips pressing against each other. Kiri, it's okay. You waved your hand to dismiss his thought. If you say so. He already asked he loved me too, so it's no big deal. You accidentally cut him off. Lan, you're breaking my heart here. My little sister is moving too fast. He pretended to wipe a tear from his eye, and he pinched his arm to return. Well, happy to know that your punch is still the same. Humor caused you to giggle. The clock in the diner was ticking steadily, and more people came and went. It was now 8:04, and you feel no need to sleep anymore. The morning has been calmly. You said lately, this is life, huh? Yay, buddy with Kiri. So let's go to chapter 20. A few days had passed, and you couldn't get Kiri's word out of your head. It seems him and Bakugo were desperate, looking for a way to find someone willing to be a surrogate mother. You sat up in your bed, wishing you could help them, but you couldn't think of anything. You didn't really have much friends, definitely won't ask any relatives. There was nothing for you to do. And then it hit. Hey, what if I volunteered to be? He thought out loud. You quickly got up and scurried to your computer, busting it open and searching up what it took to become a surrogate mom. Said a lot of things signing up with an agency, but that probably required you to do more than one pregnancy. You found out that you don't have a sign with an agency, and that you could be one of the close friends or family members. You scrolled down to skimmingly like taking notes that you thought were important. Your notebook had things like physical checkup or visiting that were Scrolling even further, you found something that said that it's better to have healthy relationships with your family. Do I really have to? You pursed your lips and wrecked your brain, trying to think of things. Well, it's very likely Kiri and Koski wanted to be part of the whole thing, but they can't always be there. Should I tell Zuko? Telling Zuko would definitely have to happen. Leaving him in the dark would cause a lot of misunderstanding. Besides, having him to be there when you're pregnant wouldn't be all that bad. Alright, YN, don't get ahead of yourself. It might not happen, but just in case, I should schedule an appointment with my doctor. You picked up your phone and dialed the office number of your doctor. Putting it up to your ear, you should hear it ringing impatiently, waiting for someone to pick up. Hey, Dr. Date's office? Hello, Dr. Date's office. How may I help you? Hi, this is YN, Ellen. I wanted to schedule an appointment with the doctor. Of course, the schedule was open on... You hear some paper rustling in the other side of the phone. August 25th, and is 3 in the afternoon. Good for you? Yep, sounds good. It's just a physical or something else. A physical? I also have something I want to ask him. I'll be sure to write it down. Is that all? Yes, it is. Okay, Ryan-san. See you on that day. See you too. The secretary ended the call, and with that began your mission. Next off the list will be telling Zuko, but how would I do that? You figured out Zuko wouldn't try to stop you from doing this, but it would still be nice to tell him. Even if the reason he said no, then you wouldn't agree with that and just keep on going with the mission. You are your own person after all. Your livelihood doesn't really revolve around your romantic partner. How about we watch a movie together, and that's when I ask him. You smile and balded your head into a fist. A look of pure determination was on your face. After asking Zuki if he wanted to hang out and watch a movie, you set up your own couch and insert the movie. Of course, we were nervous. All person would be nervous to tell someone you love that you plan on becoming pregnant. You giggled nervously and started biting your lip, accidentally yanking some skin off. Finally, the doorbell rang, and you checked to see who it was. Something you did almost say no because of the innocent of the last time. As suspected, Ezekiel was standing rapidly, his exuberant energy even though the door. Dang, he's alright. I gotta squint my eyes. You opened the door and immediately hugged him, almost tipping him over. Wow, someone's eager. It's been too long, he said with a pouty face. It's been 2 days. He chuckled at the moment you wanted to throw him out of the window because of how cute he is. I hope you're not thinking of throwing me out the window. No. Well, let me get to watching. He knows you too well, and honestly, you never have been happier. But you started. I have something to tell you, he said nervously. Oh, should I be worried? Definitely not. Then what is it? I was thinking of being a surrogate mom. The last part was barely audible, so Ezekiel had a hard time understanding. Come again? You want to be a surrogate mom? He couldn't hasten to. Huh? Why? Rue. Favorite part. Well, he chuckled dryly. I'm not supposed to tell anyone, but Kiri and Kazuki wants to have a kid. And well, Kiri told me that the only way possible is obtain someone willing to be a surrogate mother. And you want to volunteer? Well, more so step in than volunteer. He sighed deeply. If you really want to, then I have no problem with that. Did you reach a bit at least? Research a bit? You lit up. Yep. Let me go get my notebook. Getting your notebook out of your room. And he handed it to Ezekiel, letting him read it. Well, your note-taking skills still aren't up to par. But it seems you're qualified. Except for this part. He pointed out the sentence that mentioned having a relationship with your family. You see, I consider you almost like family. Then I do have a relationship. I see. He focused on the notes and has some on his chin. You can tell he was thinking hard because you could hear a small murmur coming from him. You have a plan, right? Sorta. I'm going for a physical with my doctor in a few days. I'm going to tell him about it then. You should come with me. Okay. I'll clear up anything I have for that day, he replied. Thank you. I love you so much. He ran up to him and hugged him tightly. You don't have to thank me, he chuckled, hugging back. Does Adrio and Kirishima know? Not Adrio and Kazuki know? No, I'll tell them about it when I have the requirements filled out. Sounds like a plan. And now you're part of it, he said while settling into his arms, getting snuggled up for the movie. His hand fell into the crook of your neck. His breathing made you shiver. Lion? Yeah? Thank you for telling me, he said with a low voice. Damn, he was so hot when his voice got deep. Of course, he said, patting his head. Of course, he said, patting his head. Fluffy. So, the Capitol building is being stormed right now. Guess what? I'm about to got my... I'm guessing they need this year. Oh, dear God. Hey. Yes, what's up? Okay. So, hopefully someone watches this. So, hope you enjoy.